is the challenger, Gracie.
Gracie representing the first family of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu here in 2019, hoping to do what, well, the legendary Royce Gracie did in UFC, one of the early UFCs, and dominate and again make the Gracie name relevant here in 2019. And boy, what a start! 9-0, 8 submission victories, and here at Madison Square Garden, he lives in New York. Walks past this building every day, and to see his name on the billboard, but he faces, without a doubt, the toughest test of his career against one of the all-time great welterweights in Rory McDonald.
He does, there's no doubt about that, but you look, and Royce was the first champion, and Rickson was that champion in Japan, and Renzo had great fights, but there has not been that champion since. And Neiman Gracie wants to be the next Gracie that holds a championship belt above his head.
Coming off the most impressive win of his young career against Ed Root.
The keys to victory for Neiman Gracie: he needs to create angles for his strikes to get to his takedowns. And the ground is where you become a champ. Take him down, just slowly diminish him, and then get that win.
And in the opening round of the Welterweight World Grand Prix, he submitted Root. And with that victory, the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt has now submitted opponents in 5 straight contests, including a submission win over Dave Marfone that took place during Bellator's inaugural event here at Madison Square Garden. The Garden just 1 block away from his gym.
Just 1 block away from Renzo Gracie Academy.
Now making his way to the cage, the reigning Bellator welterweight world champion, Rory the Red King McDonald.
Rory McDonald, the Red King, the King of the North, and while we the North celebrate Toronto Raptors' first NBA championship, McDonald hopes to celebrate a successful title defense, which would earn him another rematch with Douglas Lima. Of course, Lima would love that rematch, as it was McDonald who dethroned Lima. But coming off the draw against John Fitch, and because of the draw, the champion advances. The headline was all about the interview you conducted with him post-fight, and where is Rory McDonald's mindset?
It is exactly what it is, and confidence is everything for a fighter. But, you know, I can tell you this, I have been in the cage with Rory McDonald many times. Go back to his fight against Robbie Lawler the second time.
Wow, one of the greatest fights ever.
Take a look at the man who decided, I will not quit, I will not give up. It's the same man that you saw against Douglas Lima. When Douglas Lima was damaging that leg, he couldn't stand on it, but he still did the right things to get that win. Rory McDonald now knows why he's fighting, and he has that confidence in his skill set that he can beat anybody. Keys to victory for Rory McDonald in this fight: he's got to control the distance and work that jab. Keep Neiman Gracie on the outside. No more than 2 takedowns are allowed in this fight for Neiman Gracie.
McDonald trains at TriStar in Montreal, had a chance to catch up with his longtime trainer, Firas Zahabi. I asked him, where is McDonald's mindset? He smiled and said, Moro, tonight he brings back the killer instinct. Let's go to the tail of the tape for the main event here at Madison Square Garden.
Take a look at that record. Take a look at 9-0. I'm looking at everything across the board. These guys are virtually identical.
With the official introductions, here once again, Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bellator MMA from Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. The time has come for the conclusion of the semifinal round of the Welterweight World Grand Prix. Tonight's second main event is set for 5 5-minute rounds for the Bellator Welterweight World Championship. Live from New York on DAZN, We introduce the blue corner first. At 6 foot, weighing in 169.8 pounds, with an impressive submission victory in the tournament's opening round. He enters his first world title fight undefeated at 9-0 by way of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. He fights out of New York, presenting the challenger, Gracie. Across the cage, the champion tonight fights out of the red corner at 6 foot, weighing in 169.4 pounds. In his second defense of the title, he brings 20 professional victories, 5 defeats, and 1 draw. From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, presenting the defending Bellator welterweight world champion, Rory, the Red King, McDonald. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, Dan Mergliano.
You guys in the center? Yes, sir. Oh, easy. Come here, guys. All right, gentlemen, we've been through the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times. I want you to protect yourselves at all times. If you want to touch gloves, good luck to both of you. Thank you.
The winner will defend the Bellator welterweight title in the final of this tournament against Douglas Lima, the former 2-time welterweight champion. 50 Cent in the house.
All right, you ready? You ready? Let's go, round 1.
The bell in round 1, Rory McDonald in the red gloves, the undefeated Gracie in the blue gloves. What you look forward to early on, John?
What I look forward to with Rory is that he wants to establish that jab and show Neiman Gracie, I have a speed advantage over you. I can dictate where this fight goes.
Again, the former 2-time welterweight champion, Douglas Lima, waiting in the wings. Would love to get a rematch against Rory McDonald, but Neiman Gracie would love to spoil that plan. And how special would it be for the Gracie family to have one of their own bring the championship into the $1 million welterweight world grand prix final?
It would be incredibly special. The one thing that Neiman needs to do in the beginning of this fight is show Rory, I am not worried about standing up with you. I will stand and bang with you, and when I get my opportunity to take you down, that is where you're going to go.
McDonald comes in with the lead left hook, high kick.
Beautiful job of hiding the kick behind the hands. That's what a good fighter does.
Inside low kick by Gracie, winging away with the right hand, looking for the shot, telegrams it, stopped immediately by McDonald.
That's exactly what Rory McDonald needs to do. When you saw Rory against John Fitch and you saw the tenacious attitude of John Fitch, you've got to be willing to go into deep places to stop someone like that. When you see the shot like you saw
double
Rory,
jab.
Big difference.
And Gracie, standing in front of McDonald, has attempted one takedown, but immediately stuffed, as we mentioned, and now feints. Gracie coming forward again. Now the clinch, and immediately shucked off by McDonald.
A lot of people have forgot the fact that Rory McDonald has outstanding wrestling, and he's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His ground game is phenomenal. He has never been submitted, and he has fought guys like Damian Maia, who are unbelievable on the ground.
Like his teammate, the legendary George St. Pierre, didn't have a high-level wrestling background, but they specialize in MMA wrestling.
Exactly. No high school wrestling, no college wrestling, but man, he could wrestle.
And again, we talk about it, you mentioned it, it's really about establishing the stiffer. McDonald slipping on that kick attempt, the clinch, and early on, McDonald with the strength advantage inside the clinch.
You saw he did slip, he went right down, popped right back up. No chance for Neiman to take advantage of that slip. That jab is what Rory needs to continue to use, both up and down, just like you're seeing. It can be the big difference in this fight.
2 minutes left in the opening round. McDonald and Gracie feeling out process in the stand-up. Of course, McDonald very under, lands that right hand and then eats a left from Gracie. And There's no specific pattern to McDonald's footwork, John.
No, there is not a specific pattern. He's moving himself in and out, back and forth, side to side, but he is landing good shots, and they're very short and quick shots.
Sticks the jab again on Gracie. Painting. There's a kick by Gracie, but then caught by McDonald. Backs Gracie to the fence. Misses with that sweeping left hook.
For Rory, that's an elbow that he's trying to land. But the one thing when you're seeing it, look at how calm he was. Once he caught that kick, didn't rush into it, took his time, set it up the way he wanted, and then went through with the strike.
Final 60 seconds. First of 5 potential rounds in this, the final semifinal match of the Welterweight World Grand Prix. McDonald's Bellator welterweight title on the line, and Gracie coming forward, feints. Oh, there's a kick to the outside of McDonald's lead leg and took a lot of the steam off. Gracie catches that push kick attempt by McDonald.
That was a nice low kick by Neiman, and you can see there is some damage on the left shin of Rory McDonald already.
So getting to know you, first 5 minutes between McDonald and Gracie.
Dearest Dad, you are the best. So
I wonder who Gracie's rooting for in this main event.
I think there is a dog in the fight here.
Second round, let's go.
And as we begin round 2, what about what Rory McDonald told his trainer Firas Zahabi?
What he told him was, how is my leg? I feel it, it's already been hurt. And so he's feeling those low kicks that Neiman Gracie is landing
And
with.
immediately Gracie lands one at the beginning of round 2. Now looking for the clinch on the takedown. Outside trip takedown by Gracie.
Beautiful takedown into the half guard by Gracie. McDonald elevating him up, looking for that leg. But right now he doesn't have that, and he does not want to get into a leg lock competition with Gracie. Good job of standing up by McDonald.
McDonald drops a right hand, trying to stay on his feet as Gracie's looking for that.
He's got a knee bar.
Tap the knee bar, and McDonald rolling with it.
He's got it still. Rory needs to push on the butt. Use that other leg to keep sliding his leg out.
8 of Gracie's 9 wins have been via submission, and McDonald escapes.
We'll see from his motion if that knee bar had any effect on it.
Gracie has 3 rear naked chokes, 2 neck cranks, 2 arm bars, and an arm triangle. Was looking for his first knee bar victory. Would be the biggest submission win of his career. Minute and a half gone here in round 2. McDonald fishing for a double wrist lock. Delivering an elbow strike to Gracie.
Gracie searching for that single leg. Rory just taking his time, utilizing the fence as a balance point.
And again, Gracie looking to bring McDonald to the canvas. McDonald doing a good job of defending the takedown attempt by Gracie.
Gracie's still in a body lock position. He's got both arms around Rory's body. Rory wants to get at least one hook inside. See if he can get an underhook.
Posting with that left hand, and now McDonald in top position.
Beautiful step over by Rory to get that position.
Now Gracie employing the guard. McDonald from top position where he is lethal.
He is deadly here, especially with elbows. What Neiman needs to do right now is you can stay in guard for a little bit, a closed guard like this, but he needs to think about putting his feet on Rory's hips and starting to keep him at a distance with the use of his legs.
McDonald telling us that what he's seen of Gracie is he's different than the other BJJ ace that he faced in Damian Maia, whom McDonald defeated via unanimous decision in the UFC.
See Gracie bringing his leg up, going into a mission control position. That's going to keep the posture of Rory McDonald down, which means that he's not going to be able to leverage a lot of power on any of his shots.
Under 2 minutes left in the second round. Gracie trying to control McDonald's posture from within his closed guard. Hammer fist from the bottom by Gracie.
Rory's very good at getting himself to a position where he postures up and lands big punches and usually very big and hard elbows.
A minute and a half left in the second round. McDonald trying to improve his position, but Gracie with that Venus flytrap guard. McDonald though posturing up, can opener on Gracie.
What he's doing by trying that can opener, that's to open that guard. He'll feel the legs open up and he knows that he can try to move within that guard at that point.
Final minute of the second round. You hear the voice of Renzo Gracie giving instructions to his protege and his relative.
Nice elbow over the top by McDonald. Just taking his time in this position, not overextending, not doing something that's going to leave an opening for Gracie to grab a hold of a submission.
Gracie dreamed of becoming a champion when he was 10 years old after seeing Royce fighting in the first UFC. There's a right hand from McDonald.
Big posture coming up on his legs.
Looking to pass guard, no, just collapses on top of Gracie.
If this is what you want to see from McDonald in the top position, I want him to try to do damage, and that's what he's trying to do.
Break! No strikes. Good job, gentlemen.
In the dark about your credit score? Financial.
Kick round, he gets the round.
In between rounds, Gracie's corner trying to control the swelling under his left eye.
Now, there's a bit of a mistake by his corner in that break between the rounds. When you look at the unified rules, allows two cornermen inside of that cage. Well, both of his cornermen, Renzo and his striking coach, went in, which doesn't allow the cut man to go in.
There's a left hook followed by the right hand, and McDonald double pump jab from Gracie.
Rory giving different angles, taking a look, a little bit lighter on his feet.
Gracie trains Muay Thai with Jamie Crowder. And of course, McDonald has Fierce Sahabi and Crew Ash. In the striking department, 90 seconds gone here in round number 3.
Stepping in with that elbow, slicing it across.
Another shoot by Gracie, another takedown. Defense being exhibited here. The stuffing now. It's McDonald looking for a submission on Gracie.
Nice takedown by McDonald.
Right into side control. McDonald, who turns 30 next month. 20 wins, 7 knockouts, and 7 submissions. Majority of which are via rear naked choke.
Saw McDonald trying to step his leg over Gracie's head, just like he just did right there. That's to set up that arm. Big heavy strikes.
So with someone like Rory McDonald on top of you like this in the close guard, John, what would you recommend Gracie do trying to sweep or reverse or?
Well, first off, he's not going to be able to do anything from that closed guard. He's got to open that guard. All right, take his leg. If you want to take a grapevine the leg out and start to move your hips, great. but you've got to open that guard and start to bring it up. If you come into a mission control, you're at least opening yourself up to where now you can start to be offensive with your guard and go after submissions. Force him into where you want to be. Gogoplov is not even available right now.
The can opener is for McDonald going old school here again, trying to open the guard of Neiman Gracie.
Old school Tim Catalfo. And from this position, there you see Gracie trying to swing himself over into our swing to the armbar, then the reversal off, but that's what got him reversed. But when he allowed Rory to step over, that armbar just went away.
Good submission defense employed by Rory McDonald.
But that's what Gracie needs to do, Maul. You've got to be offensive off your back.
McDonald has never been submitted.
And that movement is showing you why. As soon as that attack was in motion, he was doing things to automatically defend it.
You speak Portuguese, John? How's your Portuguese these days?
My Portuguese is okay in what they're saying. My response is horrible.
Through 3 rounds.